Today marks the 38th anniversary of Earth Day. Governor Corzine marked the occasion by helping plant trees at a school in Newark. He also responded to recent criticism about some of his environmental policies. Environment correspondent Ed Rogers has the story.
The governor traveled to the Ivy Hill Elementary School in Newark to help students plant trees. The program here gets kids involved in stewardship of the urban environment and increases the tree canopy in the city.
We've got iPods, PlayStations, Wiis, TVs, and kids are being removed and disconnected from the earth, from the grass, from the soil, from the fields. And so it's very critical that kids be reconnected.
For the first 2 years of his administration, the governor has been credited with a number of environmental accomplishments, including making New Jersey the second state in the nation to commit to deep cuts in greenhouse gas emissions. But because of some recent decisions, environmentalists believe the Corzine administration may be headed in the wrong direction on the environment. They say the governor's recently released Energy Master Plan promotes more burning of fossil fuels and the use of nuclear energy. They are also critical of plans to outsource and privatize the cleanup of polluted sites and the decision to close 9 state parks.
The governor's environmental record in its totality is very disappointing, especially compared to what he committed to during the campaign. You never get everything, let alone right away, but he can and should be doing a lot more. And while we're very happy he's celebrating Earth Day today, he needs to remember that Earth Day is every day, and actions speak louder than words, and his actions don't measure up.
Corzine disagreed and defended his environmental record.
You got to look at the total picture of the things we've done, and I think our river rules and flood rules and greenhouse gas initiatives, and actually our energy master plan on every aspect other than nuclear is pretty strong with the environmentalists as well as those of us that have to think holistically about what we're doing. So
the governor also sounded as if he was close to finding a solution that would keep the 9 state parks open.
In fact, I suspect we will be able to put together a funding program to keep most of the parks open. One of the things you'll see if you read the papers today, we're asking all of our commissioners to come back with 5 to 10% additional cuts so that we'll be able to restore some elements of the budget. That's one of those things that I'd like to address in that process.
Administration officials say increasing park fees and sharing some services would partially close the $5 million gap needed to keep the parks operating. Ed Rogers, NJN News, Newark.